Hello there, I'm Guildmaster Dan, and I'm here with another vlog for you. I just have some quick things I want to talk about today. I am working on my Lawful Good video, and you should be seeing that soon. I do not intend to have that take another like 2 weeks or another 3 weeks. I like the schedule of doing it every 2 weeks, you know, doing a video in between each one. It gives me time, like I said, there's extra stuff that goes into it, and it gives me a little extra time to actually focus on that, even for just a 5-minute video. Anyway, Lawful Good should be on time. Another thing I want to talk about is you guys may have noticed that I have this nice art print wall behind me now. These prints, I'm going to move this so you can hear me a little better. These prints are going to be expanding. I'm going to be getting new prints on here. Pretty much, I'm going to fill up this whole wall with art from, you know, folks that I meet online and at shows, just to show off their work and to, well, because they're just awesome. The new ones I want to talk about for you guys today are, and I don't have digital prints of these, so I'm sorry, so I gotta just kind of show you on my wall here. I mean, I'll take them down to show you real quick, but first, this is a commission I did, or a commission that I had done of, oh, sorry, get the light out of there, of Black Panther, my favorite superhero of all time. I know a lot of you are probably like, Black Panther, really? Yeah, Black Panther's my favorite superhero of all time. He's like Batman, only more positive, and I just like, he's just awesome. You know, all the adventures of Wakanda and stuff. The one poor thing about him, my favorite superhero, not necessarily my favorite comic. For one thing, his rogues gallery is terrible. But Black Panther's awesome. This is a commission I had done. And we're talking about art, not the character. So this is done by Kasmar, an artist in the Northeast Ohio area. I will have a link for his stuff below. Be sure to check him out. He's very good at doing masculine art, especially superheroes and such. He has a lot of good work. Be sure to check his stuff out. Next, you may have noticed that I have Mikasa and Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan on my wall. These are prints by Catbat Studios, and they are actually, the artist asked that I would clarify that these are actually prints from a tarot set. The artist is not doing a complete tarot set, mainly just doing the major arcana with the characters, but these are two characters there. You can see that Eren is the Fool and Mikasa is Temperance. But these are both very awesome arts, and thank you very much. Now, I do also have two pieces on my wall that I no longer have the contact information for the artists that I purchased them from. So I apologize to you guys. I got these years ago, but I still like them. If you see these and they are yours, just let me know. I'll happily mention in the next video when I talk about new art on my wall. I'll happily go back and mention these for you. But you can see we have Maleficent and General Grievous up there as well. I will have links for Kasmar and for Catbat Studios, which I also happen to have their business card right here. You can check that out. But Catbat Studios, I'll have a link for them below. Check out their stuff. They have a lot of, a lot of cool work. And that's pretty much it for my art that I now have to put back on the wall, but I'll go ahead and wait until after the video is over to do that. Before I go, like I said, I'm going to have more art added up here. I actually have some lined up. I'll do a vlog like this for every time I add new sets, but I have some cool pieces to show you guys, and I hope you look forward to seeing them as much as I look forward to putting them up there. If any of you guys are artists out there and you'd like to get art on my wall, send me a message on YouTube or on Twitter, and I'll be happy to check out your stuff. and put stuff out there. Maybe even I can do something where I get some rotating art in there. Don't know. This is a new thing. I just thought it would be cool to put art on my wall behind me. So if you have art, let me know. I'd be happy to look at your stuff and possibly get it up on the wall. Next has nothing to do with gaming or the channel. I just wanted to talk about it. I recently went and saw Transformers 4, Age of Extinction, which, again, the title has almost nothing to do with the story, but I wanted to talk about it because a trend that I've noticed over the years that Transformers movies have been a thing, it has become very trendy for people to tear down those movies. And I'm not about to sit here and defend them. I know that they're not masterpieces of, of film. They're not I would have people just ticked off at me to mention Citizen Kane and Transformers in the same sentence. But I mean, here's the thing, guys. The thing that gets me is that every movie reviewer that sees them says the same thing. They all see how many different ways they can talk about how terrible these movies are, and they don't understand how people can go to see them. Well, I can tell you that they go to see them for the same reason that they go to see the Fast and Furious movies. There's an argument out there that they're all right. Here's the thing: they're dumb movies and they're enjoyable. They're enjoyable movies. People go to see them for entertainment. They don't go to see them to be changed. They go to see them to be entertained. And for a lot of people, that bothers a lot of people. A lot of people feel that film is an art, which it is, but they feel that that art is tainted when you have entries in it like that exist only for the sake of distraction. That's called sentimentalism. Actually, that is a legitimate concept that you can talk about in fiction writing. Sentimentalism. It exists solely for that purpose of entertainment, and that bothers people who enjoy critiquing movies and watching them. And it bothers me the fact that it's become trendy to crap on these movies. The movies are perfectly entertaining. They are. They're visually entertaining to the level that Star Wars is when it first came out. And I'm not talking story here. I'm just talking like visually entertain. Like visually, they're just out there. They do like every time just pushes it further and further. Michael Bay's like, how much crazy stuff can I put on film? And every time he delivers, he brings us exactly what we expect. Lots of dumb giant robots punching each other action. And he does it in a visually interesting way. And people crap on him about his stories, about his... fine, I get it. He does... he uses racial stereotypes. Just, never mind the fact that the original show used them too, and how that those things exist. Yes, it's a detractor from the movie, but it doesn't damn the entire movie. I know I'm getting a little tangent-y here because there's a whole big thing to talk about with this, and I don't want to fill up another half-hour video. But I did want to talk about this to point out, like, look, people enjoy these movies, and I've heard it posited that people who enjoy these movies are stupid for liking the movies, and that they're making film worse for enjoying it and for being stupid in the first place. First of all, if that's your opinion of what someone else thinks of a piece of art, regardless of what level on that scale is, whether it's what you consider trash, if you consider someone a lesser person than you because they enjoy that, you're a douchebag. There's levels of expletives I'd like to heap upon you for having that opinion. People are not stupider than you for enjoying something that you don't enjoy. That's an incredibly arrogant attitude to have. Now, this was spurred by, I like to watch Movie Bob over on theescapist.com, especially his Big Picture show, but he is by no means the only person with this feeling that, people who enjoy these movies are stupid. In fact, it's the same opinion that he and others had about people who enjoyed the Fast and Furious movies. And the interesting thing is a lot of people who were against Fast and Furious movies have come around to them since then, Movie Bob being one of them. And, I mean, here's the thing, guys. People just tear down these Transformers movies because it's trendy. Everybody can, come together in hating these movies. Well, I enjoy these movies. They're perfectly enjoyable. They're what my parents would call popcorn movies. They're not meant to be high art. They're not meant to be anything other than a movie about two-dimensional characters that are giant robots that punch each other for ever more elaborate reasons. They are what they are. And if you don't enjoy them, fine. I think at this point it's been fairly polarized enough. The people that are going to go see it are going to continue to go see them because they're going to continue making them because there's a lot of them out there. And those of you who don't like it, suck it up. You don't have to see it. Vote with your dollar. Don't go and see it. All these movie critics that despise it, all you're doing is just repeating the same review over and over again. You're just talking about how terrible Michael Bay is and how terrible his movies are, and not actually adding anything new to the conversation. Here's an idea. Why don't you talk about that divide between those people who do enjoy these movies and yourself? Why do they enjoy those movies? And I can tell you right now, it's not because they're dumb. I know lots of people that enjoy those movies. First of all, I don't think I'm dumb. I have a freaking master's degree. I don't think I'm dumb, and I enjoy those movies. I have a bad habit, or maybe it's a good habit, of making friends with people who are immensely smarter than me, that have degrees in science or in things that I would never fully understand, but I can fully respect, that enjoy these movies for what they are. Now, I don't understand where people can get off looking down on them for enjoying these movies. And don't give me the argument that, oh, you just don't understand what real art is, or you're just a victim of marketing. No, these are intelligent human beings that like what they like. The fact that they like something differently than you does not make them lesser of human beings. And this ticks me off a lot. I'm not even defending the movies. I'm defending the people who like the movies. And it's just this purveying attitude. And it's not just amongst, art house movie critics that don't like it. No, it's amongst people who review pop culture and recognize the completely horribly subjective nature of adaptation and of storytelling that are coming out and saying, these people are stupid and are ruining everything. It drives me nuts. So, I mean, I don't want this to drag on longer than 15 minutes, and I think you guys have the gist of what I'm trying to say. If you like the Transformers movies, don't listen to all those freaking blowhards out there that want to tell you that you're stupid for enjoying them. You're not. You can recognize the fact that all they are is freaking modern pulp fiction, and enjoy them for what they are. A lot of people felt the exact same way, back when all of Edgar Rice Burroughs' books came out, talking about, all these fantasy battles on Mars or on Venus, or, Tarzan going into the Earth to fight dinosaurs, how ridiculous and over the top and sensationalist that was. And you know what? I enjoy that stuff now for the same reasons I enjoy the Transformers movies now. You're allowed to enjoy these things. Don't listen to blowhards that want to tell you you're stupid for enjoying them. You're not. They are enjoyable. For you blowhards out there that want to tear down people for enjoying something that they like differently than you, I can't convince you otherwise. You wouldn't have this strong of an opinion if it wasn't a strong opinion. I'm just telling you that what you're doing makes you much closer to the idea that you have about these people you feel are lesser human beings. You are less of a person for doing that. Not just because I disagree with you, but because you're dehumanizing another human being. You're dehumanizing yourself by dehumanizing others. Think about that, please. You know what? I don't want to leave on an unhappy note because I almost turned it off. All right, real quick, because it's already gone over 15 minutes. Happy note. Oh, I know a lot of people are doing reviews of the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition starter set. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait until the Player's Handbook comes out, and then I'll bring you guys my thoughts on that. Right now, I can tell you from everything I've seen, I'm very excited for it. I'm really happy that they're bringing back things from 2nd edition. Well, taking... Oh, pardon. I'm really happy that they're bringing back old stuff, taking the stuff that worked in the latest editions, and adding in new stuff as well. I'm very excited. It looks very cool. I look forward to getting the book so I can review it for you guys. And with that note, I'll leave you off, and I will see you guys in the next vlog, or more likely in the Lawful Good video. Hope you guys like the examples you get to see this time. All right, bye!